They are tracking well on volumes with the Model 3, and that bodes well for gross margins.
All right, but you got an outperform rating. You're bullish.
Yeah, we have an outperform rating. We upgraded the stock on the last quarter, and really we're looking at fundamentals. The real concern weighing on the stock here is not just Elon's behavior, but Elon's behavior coupled with the potential for an SEC investigation and what those folks might find coming out of the go private tweets, and if there's some other misdoing or misbehavior going on within the organization. And certainly when you see two chief accounting officers leaving in the span of a couple of months, that's not a great signal out to the market. So as we look at this, we're looking at a company that's kind of what we thought hit a key inflection point in terms of its growth, accumulating problems at a dizzying rate, based on the CEO. And we think it's time for the board to step in and actually start taking some action here. The board's been very passive with Elon, kind of riding his coattails, and it's overdue now for them to be involved in a more active way.
At what point, though, do you tell investors step aside from this stock? I mean, as you said, they're accumulating problems at a dizzying rate, and it's affecting the price.
Yeah, without question. And so what we've been encouraging folks to do is augment fundamental positions with options to protect themselves. And we think that's not a new view. And our job isn't to look at Elon's psychological profile or some of his behavior, really to look at the fundamentals of the company, and that's been the basis. At some point, these things are going to accumulate to a point where we have to reconsider our position on this. But at this point, the fundamentals are what we think is getting missed in the story. And as those start to come out after they report production numbers and delivery numbers in early October, we think there's some surprise there.
So let's talk a little bit about the departure of the two accounting officers in succession. You said that is potentially a concerning issue for you. What does it suggest to you?
Certainly, the previous accounting officer that left a couple of months ago is the CFO of a public company which we cover, and so there was a clear evolution of his career moving into a new role. To see someone come in having done diligence, understanding that they're stepping into a high-profile situation and then walking away so quickly suggests some sort of personality conflict, something that was a surprise there, that maybe caught that person off guard. And certainly the CEO announcing that they're going to take the company private in a tweet, and then looking at all of the fallout from that may have been too much for the recent departure with this.
And bottom line, is Elon Musk fit to run the company?
At this point, I think is a major question, and that's why we're advocating that the board get more involved in augmenting the leadership team to try and capture what Elon brings to the table in terms of providing a vision, but bring in additional expertise and I think voices to help this company execute and have a public face to investors that they can trust.